Let's go. Monsters.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Shevchenko is herring after that one. Serginho back into the middle. Roberto Carlos deflected behind for a corner kick. South Africa with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Heracles have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And it's Sneijder. Kajolu gets a cross in. Scholes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kajolu. It's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Conte. Dembele. Now it's Drogba. He's got away. Nicely shaped cross. And he's gone looking for safety. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And this is Shevchenko. He's shifting. Shevchenko! And that has been cleared. Scholes. Still goalless at the moment. Sneijder. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. And it's Serginho. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. South Africa looking to pass their way through. Kadiolu opts for safety. Here's Roberto Carlos. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that's well spotted. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. And it's Pirlo. Heracles finding their passes. Kadiolu to Schneider. And it's Davids. Has a shot! Heracles! Goal!
Goal! After 28 minutes is number 26, Davids!
Heracles have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Schneider. He's being urged to shoot. They've got a corner here. South Africa are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Showing great feet there. Delivered with swing. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Heracles are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Scholes. Can he get it through? And that has put paid to that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Oh, terrible pass. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Drogba. Maldini.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. Kadiolu. Drogba. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to get it away. Kadiolu. Roberto Carlos. It's run loose here. Threads one in. And this is Drogba. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This possibly the last play of the half. Serginho goes short. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver.
And the action is back on the way. Heracles carrying a one-goal lead. Bale. Mbappe. Heracles do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Pete.
Just the goalkeeper's... Shevchenko! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Serginho. Conte. Schneider. And he's managed to get free. He can run onto that. Fake. And Shevchenko! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Heracles really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Not the most convincing of passes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo gets into a good position. And again, big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Scholes. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
Not the most accurate pass. Heracles are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Hernandez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a searching pass. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a pretty loose puck. Tries from distance. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And here's Bale. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Dembele, played out towards the right wing. Now that's well seen too. And this is Del Piero. The ball has bounced loose now. Davids given the lift of his goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sends it crossfield. Musiala might just make this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Look at the spill! Off the post! It's Schneider! Oh, nearly, nearly.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Heracles are making a change. He's gone for goal. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Scholes with the short one. Heracles have the chance to go the other way. Played in deep. It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
22.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 42.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution.
Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 20.
Oh, that's well spotted. Heracles still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Bale. Del Piero aims beyond the defence. Eder Militao. So what can they make of this? Great ball if he can get there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries from a long way out. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Torres. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Schneider. Now it's Isak. De Bruyne. Conte. Distributed tidily. Pirlo. De Bruyne. Maldini. And he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Schneider. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, it's come loose. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bale.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That's a good ball out wide. Hangs in across. There's the header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Heracles take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Del Piero finds himself offside. Bale. Fernando Torres. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. to
Brilliant
set out
game,
always
gents.
only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
And if you do have a chance today,
Davids
please take
claiming the
some time
man
out
of the
to
match
give your
award,
support to our
and there is
devastating
very
opponent.
little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating
GGS,
until the
guys.
very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
GGS,
They found
gents.
a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me
Last
is
minute
to
winner.
thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.